Hey guys, good morning. I just want to share my thoughts on something about protective styling, and this is about a discovery. I'm just realizing that I think I prefer, or I'm beginning to prefer cornrows, using cornrows for protective styling over braids, because my hair is getting fuller and longer, and the fuller it is, the more difficult it is to maintain, especially when we are talking about taking down our braids and having to give all those care and attention to the hair. It's not easy. It becomes more difficult when the hair is getting more full, you understand? So I just realized that it is easier to take down my braids when it's on cornrows. Cornrows is a one-way thing, but braids I have a long way to go because it's numbered. But if it's cornrows, it's just a straightforward thing. As I take one down, I comb, I moisturize, and I move on. So I'm just thinking, because of the hair journey that I am, or the hair goal I'm wanting to go on this new year 2025, which is the whole 3 months protective styling, meaning I'm just going to be touching my hair 4 times this year. So it's quite important that I look for means or ways to make it less stressful for me. And another thing, I think maybe it's just going to be a test, because I really need to know if it's going to be better using cornrows for protective styling for this long, or I should stick to braids. And I think it should be an experiment. It's going to be an experiment. So you tell me in the comment section, which do you prefer, braids for protective styling or cornrows? I think they both have their pros and their cons, because for me, I have always thought, so I've always gone with braids because of the fact that it helps stretch the hair. If you are talking about hair health, one of the things that you should be very particular about is your usage of heat on your hair. So I'm talking about stretching your hair, using hot comb on your hair, steam caps and all. Anything heat, you need to mind how you use it if you are particular about the health of your hair. And so instead of me using hair stretcher to stretch my hair, I just go for braids, because it just helps to stretch the hair, especially those moments when you are either plaiting it or taking it down and you have to moisturize and braid again. It just keeps your hair stretched. Now, unlike cornrows, I just used to believe that cornrows just makes the hair fuller. And then another thing, when you keep your hair in braids and you have to moisturize either once or twice a week, and you have to wash your hair either twice in a month or once in a month, it's easier to do all that in braids. So I can moisturize, I can massage my scalp in braids, but I can't really do that. I can do those things. I can moisturize my hair, I can wash my hair, even though they're on cornrows. But there's just this ease of access you have to your scalp and every area of your hair when it's on braid, unlike cornrows. Cornrows, I have to most times, stress myself when I'm trying to massage through, because everywhere is, you understand? So it's easier when you are doing that with braids. That's one advantage for braids over cornrows. When it comes to taking down the hair, cornrows is the way to go, because cornrows is just a straightforward thing. All you just need to do is losing after moisturizing that part, or you can decide to lose 2 and then 2 lines, and then you moisturize and can share it into 2 and braid. I saw a video on YouTube, and a girl was taking down her hair, and she had been carrying her hair for 3 months, and it was cornrows. And I just saw the ease at which she did that. I was like, wait a minute, I can actually do this. This is ease right here. Unlike me having braids on my hair and I have to loosen my hair for like 2 days because of how full and plenty my hair is. And so I did one mini braids, and after I have to start taking it down like as if they're going to pay me for it. You see, these are the sacrifices that we need to pay when it comes to, taking care of our hair, And I remember when the video I posted on YouTube showing us how to best take down our braids, and then I sent the link to the person, and the person viewed, let me not lie, my sister, my elder sister, and she was like, how will she take out a whole day, dedicate a day to just loosening her hair? And this, I have a solution for this, especially for people that they really want to take care of their hair, have their hair come out looking good and healthy and nice, but they don't see themselves as people that have that time to pay attention to their hair the way they ought to bring out that result that they desire. I have a solution for that. I'm going to be filling that gap very soon. It's something that I'm working on. I'm praying about it, trusting God for the resources and everything, and then I will put myself out there to people. If you know you want to take care of your hair but you don't just have the time, I'm here for you. Very soon. So that's the thing about hair care. You just need to create that time. You need to give that sacrifice, and that's why we say you give your hair that tender love and care, TLC. Just like how we say love is a choice, it's not just about the emotion, not always about how you feel. It's a choice. You have to choose to sacrifice for that person.
Love. I'm not a man of preach of love.
Displease yourself to please that person. Sometimes it's still the same thing with our hair. You have to take time out of your whole time to give that attention to your hair. You have to just deprive yourself of some certain things that you would love to do, but you know that is not going to be good for your hair. You have to deprive yourself of those things. You understand? So it's also the sacrifice that we have to pay. So you tell me in the comment section, which do you prefer? From the pros and cons I shared with us concerning braids and cornrows, which do you think you can handle? Which do you think you can take? What do you think? To you too, if you were me, if you were to be in my position where I have full hair and long hair and I'm still concerned about making sure that my hair is stretched, would you want me to go for cornrows or sticking to braids? I'm going to be losing my hair in March, and I'm going to relax my hair too, because it's been a year that I've stayed off relaxer. So that's 1 year relaxer stretch. So by March it's going to be completing a year that I've stayed without relaxing my hair. So I'm going to be relaxing my hair in March. So tell me, which do you think I should do, braids or cornrows? Well, looking like I am leaning towards cornrows because of the stress it's going to save me, the time of taking down my hair, and all that. I think, though, I just remembered something about cornrows. Why I don't really lean towards, or why I had not been doing cornrows, or why I gave up on using cornrows for protective styling, was because this whole idea of making sure that your hair is moisturized when you want to make the hair, rather than the hair being dry, because if the hair is dry and the hairdresser is combing and styling, those things can lead to breakage. So it's easier when the hair is moisturized. But I noticed, or I've always thought that you can't make cornrows when your hair is wet. One, it's not going to be easy, it's going to be very painful. Two, it's not going to be neat, it's not going to look neat. Yeah, so a huge part to play in this, because if it is dry season like the Harmattan period, I will never do cornrows, because for cornrows my hair needs to be dry, or my hair needs to be leaning towards the dry line more than it being wet, so that the hair can be plaited and all. And if they plait my hair, when it's dry, that's breakage already. So I would prefer to do braids because you can plait the hair while it is wet, because it's just one. It's easier for both of us, for my hair and me, save us the pain and all. Yeah, so I think for this period I can do cornrows because the weather is fine, it's mild. I can wash my hair and it won't get dried up immediately, and it will just dry up slowly, and so I know that the person can cut through my hair, and still plait the hair, and my hair has retained enough moisture to help sustain breakage. And this year I'll be doing lots of protein treatments, which will also strengthen my hair to withstand any amount or any kind of stress that it is ever going to go through. So bye. I just realized that. I think I'm done.